Welcome to the Smart Energy channel, where your residential solar questions are answered. Hi, the residential solar market is in flux. The way we've invested in solar over the past 10 years is no longer viable. There are market forces working for and against solar at the moment, and we need to take a different tack to how we invest in solar for the next 10 years. There are 2.6 million homes in Australia with solar today, which is about 1/4 of all houses. But of that 2.7 million, just 100,000 have a battery as well. The energy grid was established 50 years ago and was designed for 25 power manufacturers to export to millions of households. It was not designed for millions of households to send power back to them. The grid is now unstable and the regulator is up in arms. They've been pushing hard to get the feed-in tariff to drop, and we've seen last July a 50% drop in the feed-in tariff, and we expect another 50% drop again this July. So they're making it economically unviable to put a solar system in only. The payback on solar-only systems has now stretched to 7 to 10 years from 4 to 5 years. The regulator is quickly making a battery a need to have, not a nice to have. When you install a solar-only system, you have two ways to make some savings. One, you can self-consume during the solar window, during the middle of the day, use it or lose it. Anything you don't use gets automatically exported back to the grid, and you pick up a feed-in tariff, which is a wholesale rate for power. Now, this feed-in tariff, under pressure from the regulator, has dropped 50% last July and is looking to drop another 50% this coming July, down to 5 or 6 cents a kilowatt. So not really worthwhile exporting to the grid these days. When you install a battery, now you have the opportunity to self-consume during the daytime, but also fill that battery up and load shift that free solar power to the afternoon and evening when you're consuming at the highest rates. Most households today have a power plan with their retailer with a fixed price for power, which means it doesn't matter what time of the day you use your power, you get the same rate. However, when you move to solar, the network provider will push you towards a time of use contract, and this means you have three rates. You have a peak, a shoulder and an off-peak. And that peak is in the afternoon and evening when everyone comes home from school or work and starts to ramp up their power needs. If you install a solar-only system, you could actually find your power bills going up with a solar system because you're using your power during the daytime from the solar panels to offset a shoulder rate, but now you're paying a high peak rate, which can be about 60 cents a kilowatt. When you install a battery with your solar system, now you have the opportunity to both use your power during the daytime and also fill a battery and load shift that capacity against your peak rate, which can be somewhere between 55 and 60 cents a kilowatt. With just 4.5 kilowatts of peak consumption, you can save $1,000 per year off your power bill. If you're using 9 kilowatt hours an evening during peak, your savings could be up to $2,000 a year. Not all batteries offer the same storage capacity. There's horses for courses. Which one you choose will be dependent upon how much power you're consuming during your afternoon evening peak period. This is something that we analyse when we come to see our customers by evaluating your power bill and discussing your lifestyle. If you'd like to find out information about what batteries are available in the market, click on our link. If you'd like to find out how to navigate this new solar market that's evolving, subscribe to our channel as we explore new topics.